Alright, this little Ford tractor here, I got both cylinders off of it. It's our little yard tractor. We use it around here for tilling gardens and stuff. But it's a Ford 1900 and a 771 Ford loader. I tore this valve body apart and put all new O-rings in it, rebuilt it. Got a bunch of new hoses for it I'll put on it. She's got brand new tires on her. But I'm going to build these cylinders because they both leaked. The other two I don't think leak at all. No, that one don't look like it leaks. Little four-wheel drive tractor. It's a pretty good little unit. We've had it on the farm and here at the house a lot over the years since I was a little kid. I'm old now, but that one don't look like it's leaking yet. You on out, Stubbs? Alright, I'll let you out, you dirty old mutt. Go get a possum. Alright, I'm rebuilding these two cylinders for this little tractor front end loader that I got. And she's got this little groove right here that you got to get that O-ring out. It's got a metal band that goes through that. I had to grind out with the 4-inch grinder right next to the groove. Yeah, that's a 5-cylinder engine. I hate that thing. But I had to grind that out, get a screwdriver pounded underneath it to pull it up to get it out. And then I'll rebuild this cylinder. The other one's right there. I got to tear it apart. I'm going to do this one completely first and put it back on the tractor. I'll go out and get a video of the tractor in a minute. Alright, I put that in a vise so I could hold on to it. And then on this end, you can see these little holes. They had ding marks in them. Like they'd tighten that down and then ding them in. So I just took a grinder, cut the little dings out all the way around it in a square pattern like that. And then I just grabbed it with these little channel locks, twisted it right off. It come off pretty easy. You can see where somebody's had a pipe wrench on it before from the witness scars around it. You can see where they've had a pipe wrench on it. And you can see up in this hole, you can see where they've had a chisel or a punch in there, punching it to get it tighter. But it come off pretty slick. Just grabbed it with channel locks, and so I'll be tearing this thing apart. It was right-hand thread. It was pretty cool. And then to clean up them grind marks on there, I'm going to chuck this up and just machine the end off, clean it up good. Finish getting rid of them damaged threads. I don't know. You can still see even after I grind it, there was still a little bit of a ding in the threads where they had punched them. I would think that just one or two of those would have worked. I don't know where they had to punch all four. And just like that, it's just about brand new. One more pass off of her, and she'll be good. And just like that, the face of her looks like brand new again. Nice machined. That's beautiful. It's my favorite toy I got. Alright, I'm using my nephew's little canyon for a table. So that's all the old seal pack on the rod. That's the one end off the rod. The other end of it's what I was machining. So that's the old seal pack. That's the new seal pack. That's the O-ring and backers that was inside of there. And that's the new O-rings and backers that go inside of there. So I'll get that all put together real quick. Alright, so on the end of the barrel, it's got this O-ring that goes right here. It's got an O-ring groove inside there, you can see. And that's them two. And then you flip it over and it's just got that seal that goes in that end. Which the new one is right here. This is the old one. And it was dinged up. That's where I pried it out, but you can see there's a messed up spot in it too. It should just be to wipe dust off the shaft. This seal right here, and what come out of that O-ring groove in there was this O-ring, and the rebuild kit's got this actual seal kind of a thing. I hope it fits in that hole. It's way thicker than that O-ring. We'll find out. Alright, I got this end back together now. New O-rings in there, seal out there, O-ring there, new seal in there. Took a lot of swearing, but I got that end done. So now I just got to reassemble the whole thing, and then I'll get it put back on the tractor probably tomorrow or the next day. And there it on this one. It's pretty obvious why the seal's so bad on it, why this one leaked so bad. The O-ring, so I can figure out where it's at. Right in there, completely chowdered up. And right in there. O-ring's all screwed up right there too, all chewed up. I'll pull it out of there and show you. So that's what was in that inside groove running on the shaft, keeping oil from running out. A bunch of that kind of crap, and that shitty O-ring that's tiny. And that is the seal that's in the new one, in the rebuild kit, that goes in its spot. The old one had an O-ring, and the other one had an actual O-ring and a backer in it. But this one is just a little teeny tiny O-ring that is just no good. So that's probably why it was leaking so bad. Alright, there's both of them little cylinders. All new seals and O-rings and crap put in them. Ready to go back on the little tractor. What a pain in my ass. But I'll get a video of them put on and working tomorrow or the next day. Alright, I got her all back together. Got little cylinders on her. The old man's got a few more hoses to fix. A few more hoses at his house. Changed some more hoses on it. None of the cylinders leaked. I was amazed. Curl's pretty good. So, I'd like to get a bobcat back and weld them mounts to it and put a bobcat style bucket and forks and all that kind of stuff for it. But I don't know. We'll see. Works out pretty good. Don't leak oil anywhere anymore.